Archangel Michael says, "Be still for a moment and listen to the silence around you. Something is about to shift. A call that will stir your heart and forever mark this day is drawing near." You have felt the pull in your spirit, but what's coming is greater than anything you expected. There is a number saved in your phone that you haven't thought about in a long while. That number belongs to a person who carries the weight of a divine instruction. They have hesitated, unsure how to say what must be said, but the moment is almost here. You are not reading this by accident. You are being prepared for a sudden release that will arrive through the voice on the other end of a ringing phone. It won't just be news, it will be your breakthrough wearing the disguise of a conversation. This voice will tremble at first, hesitant to disrupt your peace with what they've held inside. But as they speak, your atmosphere will begin to shift. The lightness that follows will leave you speechless. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This is a sacred transmission. A person who once left your life with unresolved words is now returning with divine clarity. They carry news that will soften old pain and open doors to fresh beginnings. Archangel Michael says this person was not allowed to reach you until now. The delay was heaven's doing, not theirs. You were being protected while truths were being arranged for your good. They will tell you something you've never heard before. Something that brings tears, yes, but healing too. Don't hang up too fast, stay and let them finish. Your life has been on pause because of a word that was trapped in someone else's mouth. The call is a release, a detonation of delayed justice and favor. Heaven is counting down the seconds. Type Amen to get blessing 441. You may hear the call when you least expect it, perhaps when you're busy or tired. You may even ignore the first ring. But the voice will come back again, because this message is meant to reach you. This caller will mention a date that shocks you. That date holds a connection to something you thought had no meaning. Suddenly, the dots will connect and you'll remember a moment you once dismissed. They were holding on to this news, afraid it might change everything. But the truth is, it will change everything for the better. Your name was involved in something powerful, and you were never told. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You were being reserved for divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 599. There is a tone of urgency in the caller's voice, but not fear. It's the urgency of someone who knows they can no longer hold back what the universe has instructed them to reveal. They were visited in a dream, shown signs, and pressed by an unexplainable push. This caller may begin with hesitation, maybe even apologies. But the message will unfold like a puzzle being solved. Piece by piece, your world will begin to align again. They may reference something that happened in your childhood. Something you never understood. That memory will finally find its meaning. They were sent to restore a piece of you. And they are ready to fulfill that assignment now. Type Amen to get blessing 774. Their voice may crack as they speak your name. You will hear a sincerity that can't be faked. They have been carrying the truth inside them like a secret they feared might explode. This is not a random call. This is the appointed one. They are the vessel of change, the hand delivering your sealed promise. They will say words like, "I wasn't supposed to tell you this," or, "I've waited a long time." That's how you'll know. That's how you'll recognize the divine hand behind it. Prepare your heart. Not everything they say will be easy to hear, but it will be necessary. And beautiful. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says this caller may come from a far place. Perhaps even from another country or state. But their connection to you is rooted in something deeper than geography, it's spiritual. They know something about you that no one else does. They know what was said in a room you were not in. They heard your name brought up with trembling respect. Their call is not for gossip. It's not for drama. It's to deliver what is owed to you, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. You have a right to know the truth. And now, the truth is finding its way to you. Type Amen to get blessing 642. They may pause in the middle of their message and say, "Are you still there?" Don't let the silence break the moment. Say yes. Let them continue. Because what follows will shake your understanding of everything you've been through. A betrayal will be revealed. But so will a blessing. They will talk about someone who tried to block you. Someone who spoke against you with a heart full of envy. That person is now facing consequences, and the caller wants you to know you are vindicated. You never fought back. But heaven did. And now it's time you received your reward. Type Amen to get blessing 323. Your name was on a list, one you were not supposed to know about. The call will bring that list to light. And on that list, you were marked as chosen, blessed, protected. The news may include an inheritance. Or an opportunity. Or a position that was meant for you but delayed. The caller was told, make sure they know it was never taken, it was only kept safe until the time was right. That time is now. That message is for you. They may say your face has been remembered for something holy. Something powerful. You are being called not just by phone, but by heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 909. This person will speak of timing. They will say, "I was told to call you now and not before." That is confirmation of divine order. They were warned not to interfere with your journey until you were spiritually ready. And now, you are. Your heart has matured. Your soul is prepared. Expect the call to come at twilight or just before midnight. That's when messages pass between realms. That's when heaven moves through wires and waves. You might feel your hands tremble as you answer. That's your spirit recognizing a destined moment. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They will speak of something that was done in your name. Maybe a blessing you didn't know you had access to. Maybe a prayer someone once said that is now coming to pass. They may cry. You may cry. But after the tears, there will be laughter, relief, peace. They'll mention a place. That place will have a memory tied to it. And suddenly, you'll see that what once confused you was actually part of a bigger picture. There's a divine web being untangled with this call. You were in the center all along. Type Amen to get blessing 1101. Archangel Michael says your enemies will be stunned by what happens next. This phone call is not only a message, it's a reversal. What was spoken against you will turn in your favor. Someone you didn't know was watching has been keeping records. Not physical ones, but emotional ones. They have seen your growth, your honesty, your patience. This caller will validate you in a way that changes how you see yourself. You'll begin to understand why you had to go through certain storms. They were preparing you for this announcement. This call will not just confirm your worth, it will command it. Type Amen to get blessing 292. You will feel the air change as soon as the phone vibrates. You will know without a doubt, this is the one. Do not silence it. Do not let fear interrupt your miracle. It may sound like an ordinary voice. But behind it, angels will be whispering. And above it, divine forces will be applauding. When it's over, you won't want to go back to how things were before. Because the version of you that answers this call will not be the same by the time you hang up. This is the announcement of your new life. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They will end the call by saying something you'll never forget. It may be as simple as, "You deserve this." But it will echo in your soul like thunder in the distance. Don't rush back into normal life after the call. Take a moment. Breathe. Thank heaven. Because what you receive through that voice will be a turning point. Not a promise, but a fulfillment. Not a wish, but a reward. You are being positioned to receive what belongs to you. This is not a maybe. This is not someday. This is now. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. They will mention a person's name you haven't thought about in years. That name will bring back memories buried so deep, you'll wonder how they knew. But it's because the message is divinely sourced, they were shown what to say. The caller may tell you they saw you in a dream. That dream was not just imagination, it was a spiritual download. They were told, speak now, or lose your chance forever. You are not receiving this call because of coincidence. You are receiving it because you stood firm when others crumbled. You held on to faith, and now, that faith is answering back through the sound of a ringing phone. Your name has been whispered in sacred spaces. The phone call is simply the earthly confirmation of what heaven already approved. It's already yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. The words, "I have something important to tell you," will hit your chest like lightning. You'll feel it before it's even said. Your intuition will flare, and your heart will brace itself. This person might sound nervous, almost like they're confessing. But don't worry, it's not a betrayal they're confessing to. It's a blessing they're finally strong enough to deliver. You'll feel a wave of warmth as they speak, like the atmosphere around you is shifting. That's because angels will be hovering, protecting the moment. Nothing will interfere with the delivery. By the end of the call, you'll feel like the weight of 10 years has been lifted off your chest. Type Amen to get blessing 1777. Archangel Michael says the person calling you is chosen as a messenger. They may not understand why they feel pulled to call you, but they have been awakened to a truth that must now be shared. This message will have layers, past, present, and future all woven together. It will sound like prophecy, feel like healing, and bring the closure your soul has begged for in silence. Don't expect the call to be perfect. Expect it to be raw, real, and holy. That's how true messages arrive, in honesty, not performance. Your spirit has waited long for this. Now it's your turn to hear. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They might tell you someone else tried to reach you but was blocked. This call broke through. It's the one that wasn't supposed to be stopped. The news might involve a miracle connected to your name. Something they never expected to happen did, and they need you to know. Your name brought results. Your presence unlocked something. They may even say, "We didn't know who to give this to until someone said your name." That's how divine timing works. What's yours will always return. The news may involve healing, wealth, truth, or restoration. But it will be wrapped in grace. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. Your voice will shake when you speak back. You may find yourself speechless at first, trying to make sense of what's being said. That's okay, your soul will understand before your mind does. This call is not a coincidence, it's a spiritual event disguised as a normal conversation. But you'll feel the divine pressure behind every word. You'll walk away from the call changed. You may even need to sit down and let the moment pass through you. Let it. Because afterward, your life will start to move in ways you've never seen before. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. They will reference something you forgot you did. A moment when you helped someone, gave a kind word, or just showed up. That moment had more weight than you realized, it triggered this blessing. Now it's coming back full circle. The person on the other end was assigned to be your reminder. Your reward is attached to what you forgot you sowed. This is not karma. This is heaven's return policy. Nothing done in love is lost. It all comes back when the time is right. The time is right. The moment is here. Type Amen to get blessing 585. You may not even recognize their voice at first. But listen carefully. Listen with your heart. Because your spirit will know before your ears do. They might say, "This has been on my chest for too long," or "I needed to find you." That's when you lean in. That's when you stop what you're doing and receive what's yours. You are the center of a message that has been delayed by storms, distance, and doubt. But now it's unstoppable. You'll feel seen. You'll feel remembered. And you'll feel chosen all over again. Type Amen to get blessing 1199. Archangel Michael says, the silence after the call will speak just as loud as the words did. Your room will feel different. The atmosphere will feel charged with something new. That's your future arriving. That's the weight of delay lifting off your shoulders. You may notice signs after the call. A feather, a number, a sudden wind, each one will whisper, confirmation. You'll smile and cry at the same time. That's how real this is. Don't chase the moment. Just receive it. It's meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 838. The person calling you once walked away from something they now wish they hadn't. They're calling to make it right. To put back the peace they took. Their voice will be soaked in sincerity. Even if they fumble their words, you'll hear the truth in between. Let your heart receive what it needs. They may say, I should have told you this sooner. But trust, this is the right time. No sooner. No later. The delay was divine. The moment is perfect. Type Amen to get blessing 4944. After the call, someone close to you may sense a difference in you. They may ask why you're smiling, or why you seem at peace. You don't have to explain. Just let the shift happen. This call will not only bring answers, it will begin a chain reaction. Other doors will open. Other people will reach out. Your energy will call forth more alignment. You've been holding your breath for too long. This call will teach you how to breathe again. And when you do, life will begin again. Type Amen to get blessing 6006. Your angels will stand beside you during that call. They will guide your responses. You will not be alone. Even if your voice trembles, you will say exactly what needs to be said. You will give grace. You will receive healing. The person on the other end might cry before they hang up. Let them. It's part of their release too. You're not the only one receiving deliverance in that moment. Both hearts are being healed. Both paths are being redirected. Type Amen to get blessing 727. And after the call ends, something inside you will feel finished. Not in a sad way, but in a full way. Like a chapter finally closed. There will be silence again, but it will be holy. Not empty. Sacred. That's how you know healing happened. You may not fully understand the call until days later. But when you do, it'll hit you like sunlight breaking through a cloud. You were waiting for this. And it found you. Type Amen to get blessing 1551. You may find yourself replaying the words in your head. Not because you're confused, but because they're echoing in your soul. Each sentence will replay like music sent from heaven. The voice that called you will remain with you. Not physically, but energetically. You'll feel it in your thoughts, in your dreams, and in the clarity that follows. You'll notice the shift almost immediately. Little things will start to flow. Delays will break. Your energy will feel lighter, freer, more connected. You'll suddenly understand why so many things had to wait. Because this moment was the turning key. Type Amen to get blessing 8484. The person who called you may disappear for a while after. Don't be alarmed. Their purpose was to deliver. That's all they were sent to do. You don't need constant connection after divine confirmation. What matters is what you received. That call was a seed, and the growth is now in your hands. Archangel Michael says you will see results from this within days. Some results will be internal, peace, vision, clarity. Others will be external, offers, messages, unexpected opportunities. All of it is connected. All of it is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 911. The spiritual realm worked hard to align this call. Dreams were stirred. Thoughts were interrupted. Hearts were prepared on both ends. You were not easy to reach, but you were worth reaching. Heaven waited until your heart was ready to hold the weight of what would be revealed. And now that you've heard it, you can never go back. The truth is yours now. The direction is yours now. The power has returned to your hands. You'll wake up tomorrow and something will feel different. That's because it is. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The voice you heard may return again. In another form, another time, another way. But it will always carry the same vibration, one of transformation. You may even receive a written message after this call. A follow-up. A confirmation. Pay attention. Nothing is random anymore. Every interaction after this call will be filtered through the new lens of who you are. You are not the same. You cannot be. You are walking in your prophecy now. No more shadows. No more silence. Type Amen to get blessing 3773. You'll feel drawn to share the experience, but be selective. Not everyone will understand. Some will try to downplay it. Don't let them. This was a sacred alignment. Keep parts of it private. Let the results speak for you. Let the blessings that follow be the proof that something shifted. Let the peace on your face be the evidence that the call wasn't imagined. It was divine reality breaking through your routine. What comes next is acceleration. Sudden movement. Swift blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 4440. The delay is over. The detour is closed. The blessing is in motion. You've been through a long season of almosts. Close calls. Missed chances. But now, the moment arrived. The message found you. The voice reached you. And your soul said yes, even before your mouth did. Now heaven will respond to your yes with action. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, let go of the old now. Don't carry it past this point. The call didn't just bring news, it brought permission. Permission to release the past. You don't need to rehearse what could have been. Focus on what is. The call was a spiritual switch, and now the lights are back on. New opportunities are scanning for your energy. New people are being drawn to your vibration. All because one voice followed a heavenly prompt to call you. You are magnetic now. Aligned. Activated. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The person who called you will never forget the moment either. They were changed too. By your grace. Your reaction. Your presence. They saw a strength in you that inspired them. You held space for truth. You held space for healing. You were the final piece. The one that allowed closure, opening, and elevation all in one conversation. The heavens smiled as the call ended. Because a promise was fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Don't be surprised if you start dreaming clearer. Or waking up with clarity. The call unlocked a channel. And now, messages will come more freely. You'll begin to notice repeating signs, clocks, names, colors, symbols. These are not coincidences. These are divine echoes, confirming you're on the right path. Walk confidently. Speak boldly. Decide without doubt. Because after this, you're not wondering anymore. You're walking in knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 757. There is one last thing the caller said that will stick with you. It may not even seem like the most important line at first. But later, it will unfold in your spirit like a prophecy. You'll find yourself holding on to those words when times get tough. Because now you know, you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not left behind. You are chosen. And the call proved it. Everything from here is growth. Type Amen to get blessing 8800. From this moment, walk as if you've already received the blessing. Because you have. The call was the signal that the gates are open. Everything they spoke over you is moving into reality. Your name has power now. It's been spoken in sacred places and carries divine weight. Your spirit knew. Your energy knew. And now your ears have caught up. The news changed your life. But the truth is, you were always meant to live this life. Type Amen to get blessing 1123. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.